local goods. Satisfied?
Testing. Well, there was a. Alright, well, there was a computer update. I restarted my software update and it reset all my microphone settings. Can you hear me now? Alex the Loner, can you hear me now? I can see the thing should be working. This thing should be working. Now it's okay, I can hear you now. I don't know, it even reset my I need to check the filters on this too. Did it reset these as well? I do apologize for all the sound that was literally not there for the first 20 some odd minutes. I was trying to set up another machine here so that I didn't have to go because I only had less than 27 minutes to play. But let me actually set something else up here so that I can actually play. It's supposed to be this. I need to run this other. Sorry about the audio, and then sorry about having to do lots of things. The wrong things in the wrong places. I know, there was a bit of confusion. Yes, it's working now. Hee hee hee. Okay. Open the link. Sorry about my audio. Had a computer update, and because I had a computer update, my microphone switched. I just changed it inside my recording software so that it's dedicated to what it's supposed to be. Why did they change all this? There we go. Or not. Oh well. Alright, no bosses in the back. Alright, so we're probably going to cut out that first 20 minutes with no audio. Or maybe we'll just leave it with the first 20 minutes. Let's put it in the description. There was no audio. No, normally I was only supposed to... And let me just double check something here real quick. What's this? Here we go. So if I go silent a couple times here, it's because I'm also listening to something else that I need to do. So I'm multitasking. Alright, no bosses here. No bosses there. Drop the aggro there. We'll exit out. There's no bosses. I know this chest. This one takes too much time to actually get. We'll go northwest, and then we'll go around again to southwest. Go northwest. So Ben Tori left a comment. You should do this with battle axe and flag for better rewards. A long time ago when the stream first started. I was all explaining it, but I didn't know my mic wasn't working. So Ben Tori, if you're even still here, I was explaining why I didn't do battle axe and everything else. There's a chest over there. Let's go get it. I don't know what I'm doing. Arcane now. Be here. I don't want to waste my. I still wasted the cloak. Still wasted that cloak. I want to move this computer over here. No, that won't work. Maybe this will work like this. There we go. Let's put this on. So anybody that joined in the beginning, do apologize. The sound was literally... It did a Windows update, and the Windows update forced the mic to a mic that doesn't even exist, so there was no microphone. And I do apologize for no sound for the first 20 some odd minutes. WKEP. Faster. I know my RT's on cooldown right now. And I have no roast pork going. Eat a potion. I just ate roast pork just now. So somebody made a comment pulling the whole room. I can pull the whole room with my main set. I'm not wearing my main set. I'm trying to level up other gear. So my curse staff, I could also pull the whole room just with nature staff as well. If I'm wearing my main set. Not a problem. But I'm purposely trying to level up other gear. So, can be done in nature staff. Not a problem. Especially with roast pork. Without roast pork, then I always run into issues and problems. Alright, quickly put back on this helmet so we can do running. We'll grab this green chest. Didn't have much in it. Check to see if there's a boss back there. There is none. PvP. There's another chest over there. I see it. It's in a cloak. That's fine. Alright, there's no bosses there. We're gonna actually hit the A key. We're gonna go back out. We're gonna come back in for that one chest. Because there's no bosses there. I know we checked northeast. We didn't check southwest yet. But we're gonna go back for that chest because the chests of bosses are scarce at the moment. There's a player. He's in full gear. We'll wear our full gear. We'll actually go damage too and see if he's still there. Looks like he's AFK though. Either way, I'm now on my damage set. We'll see if he stands still, which it looks like he is. We'll just do the Q key and watch him go down. Okay. Well, not really a 1v1. He was just AFK. Not a good place to be AFK, I don't think. Put this down, we'll hit the E key, we're gonna go big. R key, B key. It's like me going to Russellville and AFKing right in the front. Like, he didn't even AFK in a very safe spot. Alright, the green chest. Not super duper worth it, but that's okay. We'll put this back on. We'll switch this back to this one. Yes, kid? Alright, no bosses there. What do you want me to help you do? Oh, you want me to make it bigger? Here. There you go. It's bigger. Alright, we're going southwest. Alright, no chest here. No bosses, but doesn't mean there's not one in the back. Sprint. The guy travels so far just to AFK instead of just near the opposite faction of the city. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. In the front too, right? Hit the R key here. Alright, we can DQ right here. No bosses, no chests. Check the other side. I'm really surprised that there's no anything. But I guess I shouldn't be so surprised. I've been streaming for a while now, and no bosses up there. I didn't see one. We'll go the other way. The more people know about it, the less chests and less bosses there will be. blocking. Just keep blocking. Literally no bosses and no chests. Alright, there's one chest there, but that's a huge timed effort. Still, we're gonna fight it in the middle if we do fight it. Okay. WQ here. The WQ allows me to take a little bit more damage as well as it heals. Drop aggro there. Alright, no boss in the back. What you need? Where? You want me to cover you? It's better? That better? There we go. Oh, I just wore the other helmet to level up and now I have cooldowns. It's fine. We'll whack them. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I'll just take out the first 20 minutes of this video because there was no audio. Or what do you guys think? Leave it with no audio? Thank you, Alex Elena, for letting me know about my mic. Otherwise, I would have did this whole stream without mic. And everyone would have been like, what's he doing? Okay, there's a boss back there. Finish this mob out, and then we'll go for that boss. We're gonna save our R key for the run. I'm W key right now, and then we'll go here. We'll put this on. That's on cooldown. We're not even gonna pick that up. Well, we'll pick it up. Money's money. It's only 110, but it's money's money. Alright. Walk this way. And maybe grab the spawners too. I'll try to avoid both of the spawns, but here's what it is. W key here, E key here. Keep going. This is where we'll hit the R key once we touch these guys. Just keep going. I still have my cloak, so we can probably make it. The other boss just spawned. Look at that. If I'd stayed there, fight that boss, that would have been a better idea. E key here. I got interrupted, or no, I kept walking. It's gonna cloak. I know it. That's fine. We're gonna stay right here. Now there's two bosses. Sadly, I should have got this boss first, and the other people wouldn't walk in to see it. But it's okay. Timing, timing, timing. There's enough time to fight these guys. These guys are all associated to the chest, so I want to fight them all. W key, E key. Go faster. You see how this mage dies really fast. R key here. Get rid of that mage first. Ah, over here, misclicking. Alright, damage there. We're gonna grab the boss right now. We're trying to save on time. We're trying to get back to the other yellow boss. Damage, damage, damage. Grab the chest. I don't even know how much is in it. Grab this one. Put on this. I should put that on the first thing so the cooldown is already ticking. It's okay. We're gonna run straight through them. I know the second's ticking down. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. I need W key because those mages are hitting hard. We're gonna sprint through it. Archie here. Get some more life back. I know this. I know my cloak's down, so I have my potion ready in case, and I also have my D key in case. W key now. E key again. I know. We're gonna D key right here. Okay, the cloak did actually pop, so it's fine. We can put this on now. I want the 30-something thousand fame for my cleric coil. Now we're just waiting for cooldowns. For me, don't take out the first 20 minutes, loyal viewers. We'll still watch that though, just for me, but you're the one who's still deciding that. Alright, Alex Alona, thank you for the info. I'm just gonna leave it, and I'll just put in the description that the first 20 minutes, there is no mic. Because I didn't know. I did a software update, the Force Windows update, and it defaulted my mic to something else. I did that last night. Okay, there's a blue. Nice. $81K. Hi, MCUX SVG Dev. Hello and welcome. Another book. Okay, we're gonna A-key out. I'm not even gonna worry about this chest right here. If it's still there when we come, we'll come back. But maybe we know that they're both bosses are down on this right-hand side, northeast side. Let's run toward the door. No boss up there. We should have at least more than half an inventory. I see. He is definitely working on the tank, huh? Oh, I need to put on the alien helmet. I see the toilet clog. He's using a plunger to fix the toilet. I see that's how he does it. I actually learned something from him. He taught me something new. I didn't know you were supposed to do that with a plunger. I see. Alright, sprint here. No boss there, no chest, that's fine. Oh. Alright, we'll go southwest, see if we get any bosses there. There's no boss. I haven't got bosses in the middle for some time now, for a few days. So. It's interesting. Definitely more people. It definitely feels like there's more people around the same time that are on. There's a player. Look at his gear. I've always wondered what they actually do for Shadow. So Curse Beam and this other one. I know always this Q key. Okay, spin.
I like that.
Alright, no bosses over here, no bosses over here, and no chests. That doesn't mean that ones won't spawn. So I'm thinking I'm going to put the cleric coil back on. We're going to fight here a little bit and see if there's any bosses. This way, we'll work away this. Oh, I didn't mean to grab all those guys. That's okay. None of them are glowy, so it's fine. I can even fight this group too if I wanted to. W key here, E key. R key this. We're leveling up the cleric coil while also waiting for boss spawns here. Wow, I didn't even grab another one, but we did. Okay, W key here, E key. Archer moved out of the way. Let's push this guy back in. That's not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. There's gonna be a cloak. That's why I don't like this one. I don't know what this other one. Energy regen, I don't need that. The ice block. I'm only leveling this up so that I can actually... But I don't care for the ice block. I'm just leveling it up to get this up here. So honestly, what would feel like more time saving is for her to just eat it like this. Because I don't really care for the cleric coil. That would be 1,000,000. So if I wanted to get to 100, it'd be even more expensive. 3 million. So I need 3.6 million to get this to 100. I'll think about it. Certain gear, you just don't, yeah, it doesn't work with the way I play. The pushback doesn't work for soloing. Like if I come over here, I can push him like that, right? And yes, it could work if I remembered to actually push them back, but it doesn't do a ton of damage, right? Only 288. And then I guess it has a secondary effect too. What is it? Ignoring crowd control resistance deals... No, that's just knockback and then ignored crowd control resistance. No bosses here, but this is a boss spawn, so we can make sure that these guys stay small. Yes, you can go to school. Yes, it is open today. There's a learning point reach. So what I was thinking is maybe I could just turn on... Should I use my books for this? I don't know. We'll let the viewers decide. Trying to wait for the boss spawns. I don't know if a boss will spawn or not. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. The bats. I don't like bats. Can I drop the bats over here? Get starting attention here real quick. Let me take care of this. Alright, sorry about that. We're still waiting for boss spawns here. Wonder if that grabs a spawn in the back. Let's pull this back just a tiny bit. I know, I'm throwing away now so many thorns. It's not very efficient, but I'm trying to hit as many guys as I can. And then wait for the cooldown to come back up. Still no bosses. We can make these guys smaller. And we probably can grab this as well. Bring him closer. Kind of group them up. Supposedly, if you go round and round, look at this. There's a whole other group here. Arcade. These guys are walking all around. Plus, all this interrupts too, right? These archers. Going with the E key here. Got rid of one archer. We'll get rid of this other archer here. Okay, W key now. Get rid of the wizard. Alright, no bosses. What is that? I don't know what that. Like, it's a trap thing or something on the ground for holy. No bosses, no bosses. Watch, as soon as I leave, there will be a boss spawn. Or something. Nothing there. Now, I already know Northeast section's not going to have anything. I think it's a good time to actually probably make our way back to Marwer Gorge. I want to check one more time. We'll go southeast, and then we'll go southeast, and then southwest one more time. Like, I feel like that every single chest, they should have been something. At least one or two of something. Normally Thursday I can get a whole bunch of stuff, but this Thursday morning, it has been very sparse. No bosses, no chest there. Oh, there's a chest there, I see it. Okay, we'll come back in and we'll go do it. We're going to check to see if there's a boss right down here. We're going to check this one right here. See how there's no boss there? So it's not a big deal. We'll go get the other chest and we'll come back down and we can go southwest one more time. Because I have a feeling that the two bosses in the southwest section should spawn soon. I need to actually put that helmet on. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Trap aggro here. Alright, one glowing mob at least. That's fine. Put on the cleric coil. That's what we want to level up. Wait a few seconds. See if we can do a smaller pull here. Now I got the archer at least. Oh, pull the knight too. And the wizard. It's okay, they're not glowy. W key here, E key here. We'll save our R key for when we need it. Got rid of that. Move the next hit me, which is good. Still saving the R key. Okay, W key here, R key. E key here, do damage. How are you? How are you now, dude? Feeling better? So last night my ears got unclogged, and then I put medicine in my ear, and then my ear got clogged last night, and then now I think it's semi better. I still want to keep putting the medicine in my ears, but I think I'm doing better. Thanks for asking there, MCUX SVG Dev. Still no bosses there. But there are groups wandering around here doing this too. Alright, I know we're going southwest. I know there was a group there, but I'm expecting, because I already know the northeast section is not going to spawn for a good another 20-30 minutes. Alright, big red boss. See him? If I had just waited there, that big red boss would have been mine. Now we're risking to see if the boss is not there. Like, I had that feeling that something was going to spawn, and something did spawn. But I have no idea if I'll make it before another group actually goes down there and gets it. Somebody was just here. Is the big red boss still there? Looks like the big red boss might be dead already. It's okay. We'll pick up all this. Oh, no, the big red boss is still there. Alright, we're competing. Oops, wrong button. We're more than competing. We're competing with somebody else that's there. Putting on the main set right now. I know I'm on cooldown. Alright. We're gonna leave him alone. Unless he comes and attacks us. There's a group of people here. This is the boss that does a ton of damage. Steven, I don't even wanna try to solo it with other things are here. We hit him with this. Snare him. He may go down, he may not. We're gonna go big. Hit him with this. I know he's still running. Let him run. I'm more concerned about this big red boss. Let's see if I can join. Alright. We'll share the loot. It's a big loot. Let's go for him. I'll tank him. Should technically be a healer in the group. Maybe? I don't know. I'm tanking it. I know how much damage he can do. So we're going to dodge all those. And this is where he's going to suck us in. I'm purposely pulling him more back so we hopefully get rid of those other mobs. We'll watch and see if the red player comes back. Alright, it's a big purple. Let's see what we get. I know we're sharing it with a whole bunch of other people, but there's still guards. Okay, so it's archer right here. I know they're fighting those ones, but I know it's the archer. Alright, 1.43 million. I get 189k of it. Or maybe not. Oh, is it free loot? I don't think it's free loot. I can't hold any more containers. 14,000 is what I left in there. Let's come over here. Let's toss that. Let's grab this. This is only the small amount. Grab that. Toss this one. Eat this book. This guy came back. He is definitely... I'll grab this. Freeze him. RT, DT. We're gonna put thorns in front of his path, and he's not walking that way anymore. I need some roast pork right now. So the main reason he's staying alive is he's putting dots on everybody. And so he has a lot of life steal. Breathe them again. RT here. We're gonna stay with him. He went big. So he would do the Guardian Boots. We're gonna hit him with this. I think he's still gonna go down. We're gonna go big, faster, okay. You're not invincible when you're fighting this many people. And so he was wearing 8.3. Very similar to my set. He was doing damage. I actually like this cape right here. The demon cape. I used to wear it as well. There was a red boss here on Uridinsua, and because it was a red boss, I came in solo, and all these players were here, and I asked to join their group, and they let me in. I tanked the boss, so I don't know what all those other people were wearing, but I'm pretty sure I'm in higher gear than a lot of them. Now I know there's a boss over there, so I'm actually going to go for that boss. I don't know if we'll go as a group. We'll go as a group. They see it too. Maybe they see it, maybe they don't. Either way, I have a full inventory, so no point hoarding it. But I will leave the group once we finish this chest. I knew both these bosses were gonna spawn. That's why I was sitting here waiting. Okay, it's just a green. We'll see what it is. I just get a tiny amount. It's a bag of silver and this. I'm tempted to, oh, here we go. I have another bag of silver. There we go. Did I get it all? Yeah, I got it all. Okay, now I'm gonna go out. We'll leave the group. We'll let them do their thing. They serve their purpose. I serve my purpose. We have the A key out. I mean, I joined the group because A, there was another red player at 8.3 in Curse Staff. And B, it was a red boss, and it was a red boss that I knew I had a hard time soloing. It's the same one with that big hammer. And so I figured we'll just join the group, share the loot with whatever it is. I already had more than half inventory, so I filled up my inventory. So it still worked out. I got a decent amount of silver still from it. I believe I'm in Penucha. Yeah, I am. I think this is it down over here. There it is. Well, he actually went down twice. It was the same guy that was AFKing, Alex the Loner. I believe. I don't know. I'll have to rewatch the stream to figure it out. But I believe it was that same guy that was AFKing. So he went down once, and then he went down a second time there as well with that group. Plus, he didn't have to come back. He came back because he wanted to get the red boss in the chest suit, and he was thinking he could fight us. But what he didn't realize is there was, and yes, all the other people that were probably in lower tier gear, if there wasn't somebody like myself who could do the damage back to him and do things that he wasn't aware of, that's what also helped to take him down. Now, I wasn't doing nowhere near as much damage as he was. He saw the curse staff and he saw he could put dots on everybody and he could stay up and he could keep a lot of life. But in the end, he still went down because we had more players, as well as we had at least had one person that could do more damage than he was expecting. Because normally if he came back and everyone else was in lower gear, he probably could have taken them all out. There was a possibility for that. go sell this off.
I have lots to trade.
Sell. No? No, I wouldn't have been able to take on that many players alone. Nature Staff is not good for that many people in solo versus that many people in PvP. But thanks for the vote of confidence there, MCUX SVG Dev. I wouldn't go in with that many people in Nature Staff. Nature Staff doesn't have dots. Damage over time, so Axe can do it. So just like how Ben Tori said at the very beginning of the stream, Battle Axe has dots of damage over time, and so does Curse Staff, damage over time. So it gives you a huge amount of sustain. That you saw how the Curse Staff could run around. Nature Staff doesn't have damage over time, so you can put on players. You have to put your damage at a time on the ground, which are skill shots, which anybody can walk away and avoid. And if you're not doing damage over time, you're taking damage. Lots of damage in a group fight. So that's where the Nature Staff does not excel, is for targets that are moving constantly. And when you saw that battle, when people are moving around, Nature Staff does not excel at doing that type of combat. The Curse Staff does. But the Nature Staff allowed, I can do healing as a group. As you notice, I helped keep the group up, as well as able to snare the enemy player, so I was able to snare the Curse Staff player, as well as able to do damage with the Interrupt and hitting him with my Bramble Thorns.
Come again.
So, but again, it's more of a support. Nature Staff is more as a support. My ears, they're doing better. Much better with the medicine and everything. Thanks for asking again. The one I was at right now, okay, Thetford's all the way over here. For him to make it there, he has to go at least 1, 2, 3, 4 zones over. So he was 4 zones away to be here in Penochev for a Thetford player. There, Alex the owner. But yeah, I'm not trying to upvote Nature Staff or anything like that. For people that watch it, I have no misconceptions that the Nature Staff is not as good as the Curse Staff when it comes to pure damage. I'm not debating that in any way. I know the Curse Staff is better in pure damage. My thing about the Nature Staff is my utility as a group, and as long as I do it correctly, right? You saw how I snared the enemy player with a Circle of Life. The snare doesn't just apply for a Circle of Life for myself. It also healed my teammates, it did damage to him, and it snared him. And it's a psychological battle when you're fighting against other players like that. The psychological battle is, you notice how he froze, and then all of a sudden he gets stuck. Then he started to run, because he started to panic. He's like, oh, they do have some kind of CC. They have crowd control. CC stands for crowd control. And so he CC'd him and stunned him. But the thing is, unless he understands Nature Staff, and a lot of people don't understand Nature Staff, especially the one-handed Nature Staff, this one, which you can snare, I healed my teammates, I did damage, and I snared him. Plus, I also have my Bramble Seed right here, and Bramble Seed does damage, knocks you up, and interrupts you as well. And so I was doing this damage that he wasn't expecting, and because it was a damage unexpected, you notice he started to leave a few times, and then he decided to come back because he thought he had it. That's the thing about the Nature Staff. But kind of like an MCUX SVG Dev or whoever was one that said, you know, maybe I could have did it alone. I no misconceptions. I would not have been able to do that battle alone because I don't have damage over time. See right here, this Axe Builder, he has damage over time. He has that ability, and he just got that chest. Here, we'll heal him up and save him. Maybe. I don't know if I could save him. I did save him. Okay. No, thank you. There are a good amount of players down here. We'll switch to this one right here so we can go faster. But you notice how I switched to Bramble Seed? Bramble Seed is what I do for PvP. This W key, if you notice in some of my previous streams where I died in Faction Warfare with groups, Bramble Seed's better for PvP. But the protection in nature is better for running from point A to point B through the dungeon. That's why I did the protection of nature. Yeah, there's a lot. Ever since I started streaming this morning, there's been a lot of players. Alright, no bosses here. No bosses there. That's okay. We'll hit the A key out. Alright, back in. We'll go northwest. See, that player must not be in a good computer because he hasn't loaded in yet. You can tell by load times how fast somebody can load in or not. What type of machine they're on, or if they're on their phone, or their internet connection is not that good. 33.8 million. No bosses back there. This as well as just check the middle again. There's nothing there. I know it seems like we're in the same dungeon, but we're not. We're in Mauer Gorge, so like the bosses on the southwest section can spawn. But you see how people have already cleared all the mobs here? It means there's either a group going there or not. Now you see there's a chest that just spawned. So we stand a chance at getting it. We're going to sprint for it. There's another group there. We're not going to switch gears. We're just going to go for it. We're going to do more damage than any other player if somebody else comes. So we'll hit the R key now. Take out one of these archers. You see how he moved? That's the same thing like player. So if non-player character like those archers, if they move out of the way, purposely stood in that so I can do damage to those guys. By the way, I've started farming blues on Static Solo 2. It's fun. Yeah, I enjoy doing this. This is relaxing. It's not as stressful. You still do lose silver. Like if you're wearing 8.3 or if you're wearing tier 8 gear period, just straight 8 gear, and you die in a static dungeon, you still lose a ton of silver. Like that other player, that Curse Staff player, I know people are like, oh, you don't lose anything by fighting in the blue or yellow zone. It's not a true statement. He lost at least 400,000, minimum 400,000 worth in silver by dying twice. And if you go to a black zone, most people don't go in the black zone with 400,000 in silver worth of stuff. Those guys over there, they got a blue chest. So for those that are watching, MCUXSVG Dev is a viewer. Hello, sir. How are you today? I'm doing not bad. I'm multitasking. There are no bosses currently right here. But that's okay. We're going to drop aggro right here-ish. There could be a boss that spawns here any moment. If we're patient enough and wait for it, there could be a boss that spawns here. How is your infection? So my ear is no longer clogged since last night. I put medicine in my ear last night, and then it clogged up again. So I went to sleep with a clogged ear. And this morning they're not clogged again, but I should keep putting the medicine so that I make sure it's fully healed. Yeah, true. First time I had tried, I repaired for it. 560k. Yeah, honor and Zensu, exactly. Like when I first tried to do this, your repair bill is going to be really expensive. But once you learn how to do what I'm doing here solo, uh, there can be a lot of fun with doing this, right? It's just a different type of gameplay. And then after you learn to do it really good in the yellow and the blue zone, then if you did want to, like people keep suggesting, go to black zone and do the same thing, you could in lower tier gear. Just know that the risks are very high to go into black zone or yellow, black zone or red zone, doing exactly what I'm doing here. But I switched to 6.3 and 7.3 I lose 70. Yeah, 6.3 you can still do it. It's still definitely doable. You have a little bit harder time with the glowy mobs in 6.3, but it's definitely still doable. We'll clear out these mobs. We're waiting for a boss spawn. I don't want to get down now. Cool. Yeah, it just takes practice there on Agensua. The more practice you do, the better you get, the less chances you go down. I go down still because I make mistakes here and there. Like, the times I go down, if you notice static session, if you do this for months and months, or you do this time and time, as you notice, as soon as you don't have roast pork on, you make a small tiny mistake, and then you go down. I should be wearing my cleric coil. We're purposely waiting for some boss, so we're just gonna fight some regular mobs while we're waiting. This is a good spot to wait because you can see both spawn points for bosses. I know I grabbed a much bigger pool, but none of them are. There's one glowy, but it's just a swordsman, so we can walk around him like this, just like the cursed staff people. You just keep going around and around like this, and you throw dots on them in the middle. So you do W key, R key. And so if you see those people that do those big pulls, I can do the big pulls too. It just depends on what type they are, right? You don't see anybody in Curse Staff doing big pulls with mages and archers in them. Or they do, but I don't know. Maybe they do. I haven't seen that many streams. But you see all melee guys? Like, I can easily take on huge groups of just melee guys. It's the archers and mages that do a ton of damage. Especially glowing mages. And I think the other thing too that I've not seen other streamers do is define that each mage is very different. See this mage right here? He has a pattern on his back. That pattern stands for he's one of the biggest glowing mages. He actually is the same as a yellow boss. He has the same hit points, does the same damage, casts the same spells as a yellow boss. And see how he's not glowing? Like green glowing? But that still counts as a big boss. And if you had 3 of those guys attacking you at the same time, on top of other mobs, that becomes much more difficult. But you can notice just from the mage by looking at the pattern on his back, and also the size of him because he's bigger. Some mages are smaller, some mages are bigger. But I easily identify him by look at the pattern. You see this pattern? His arrow go facing down. That's how I know he's a big glowy mage. Still no bosses. Watch me do the same thing. I hit the A key out, I go back out, and I come back in. And then a boss spawns. Every time. Every single time. But I want to check the other spawn locations too. So hit the A key out. We'll come back here. I know there's not a boss spawn there yet. We'll run out the door. Alright. Go this way. 33.8. Nothing, nothing, nothing. No bosses at the back. We'll just do the roundabout. We'll go northeast. We'll check the boss to see over there. We'll just check the frontal boss because there's just so many people. We were checking to see if there's a boss in the middle. This boss in the middle gets cleared out so often because you can see how many times you can come down here and you can see if there's a boss there or not. Okay, we'll just check to see if there's a boss right here. No boss, no chests. We'll walk all the way just to make sure. There's nothing there. I do want to check the boss. And the boss in the back always gets overlooked, and then we have a better chance. I forgot to put the helium helmet on, so we're going to fight these guys real quick. Put the helium helmet on and check the back. And then we can check the other section. Alright, let's put the helium helmet on. And just go with the cooldowns running. We'll run this way. Okay, there's a chest there. You see it? I see it. We'll drop aggro here. We'll hit the A key right now. We'll maybe be able to get that one. Well, I just came from Pen Uchef MCUX SVG Dev. So those ones are on a 50-minute cooldown. We literally just fought all the bosses. That's why I came back here to Malware Gorge. Plus, I'm still waiting for the two bosses to spawn in the southwest section in here in Malware Gorge. The chest should be right here. So we're going to double check to see if it's still there. Doesn't seem like it. It's like it's gone already. Man, people are fast. There are a lot of people down here. We'll go northwest and then we'll go southwest. This is definitely an interesting Thursday. Normally Thursday, so Monday, Tuesday, Thursday are normally days where I can come down here and there's not that many people, but this Thursday, there are definitely a lot of people. What's this guy wearing? He's in a nature staff. Tier 6.3. I don't know, maybe I'm affecting the game in some way with my streams, because there's a lot of people that watch my streams after the fact. They don't watch it during live. So I get a lot of people to watch, and I guarantee they probably have caught on, and I've explained enough times where all the bosses are, where all the chests are, and my route that I take, because I've always taken the same route. So I'm guessing people have caught on. That would be my assumption, because it's not usually this busy or this many people. Alright, the last time we're checking the back. Maybe there's a boss, maybe there's not. If not, we may just take MCUXDX. I can't pronounce it. MC, we'll just call him MCUX. Thank you for that. WT, ET, RT here. No bosses. Just MC is fine? Alright. No bosses. See how these guys are all smaller mobs? The smaller mobs actually give you more XP over, like, if you're doing time to effort. So if you fight all these smaller mobs, you fight them off and you clear them off really quickly, you can actually get more fame than fighting a whole bunch of glowing mobs. Glowing mobs give good fame if you can down them fast enough. Most of the time you can't. And so you can get more fame, time to effort, by just fighting those ones in bigger groups. Like you grab a whole group of the non-glowing mobs and fight them and you get way more fame. Alright, no bosses. Let's check faction warfare here real quick. There's no stars there. There is Russell-Dale over here, which I can see Fort Sterling's make its way over. And so that for the Russell-Dale, Limhurst people just took Russell-Dale back. There's also the possibility of going to a tier 5 static, but every time I walk into there, it's even more busy. Where's that tier 5 static? Somewhere, it's right here. This one is glowing right now. This one right there. The only thing about this this static doesn't let me click into it, does it? Oh, okay, here's the boss. There, that's what I was waiting for. You see how the boss just spawned? Sometimes patience pays off. You just have to remember that which bosses you take and which bosses are going to spawn. Even though you don't see the boss, if you wait long enough, a boss can and will spawn. So this boss spawned, and then the other boss still has to spawn too. Now I know MC also is saying to do tier 5. The thing about tier 5 is it's always crowded. I know this tier 4 is crowded. It's not always crowded, but I'm seeing more and more people are catching on to this tier 4 static. Oh, tier 5 group dungeons. I misread that. Yeah, we could do a tier 5 group dungeon. Touch the chest, grab these other 3 guys. The R key here. W key, E key. That's another thing about the nature step. See, I can heal MC with just that, my E key, as well as do damage. And that's something that Curse Staff just can't do. Now there's 19,000, I get 9,000 of it. Now there should be one more chance for a boss to spawn, which should be just down here southwest. Those are just rat spawners, so we're gonna fight these guys. We're still waiting for a boss to spawn down there too. Hit the R key. Do damage. And hit the spawner as well. 1, 2, and then spawner. Spawner. W key here, E key. Do damage to this. Get rid of this spawner. Get rid of this other spawner too. Did you change staffs again? You went druidic. Alright. We'll make our way this way. We're hoping that this boss down here spawns soon. He should, because this other boss just spawned. And most of the time both these bosses spawn pretty close together. Not always. Yeah, the bats really do a ton, and that's what I hate too. The bats that spawn from the spawners really are annoying, because they can silence, and when the spawner is getting close to lower hit points, they spawn multiple bats. Like 3 or 4 more bats come out. I don't even know the exact count, but a whole bunch more bats come out, and they're all the same. They do the same amount of damage, and they can all silence you, and so you don't have any abilities, which really, really hurts. Alright. Let's A key out. Let's go do static. Well, I mean, not static. Let's go do group dungeons. Let's go do one group dungeon at least. See what we get. Run out the door real quick. Mount up right here. No bosses. We'll go sell. We'll go grab a group dungeon, or we'll go do a group dungeon. And there's a group. There's a boss up there. I'm gonna go take him. Hello there, Kobius J. Resberg. Hello and welcome. Ha! I dodged them. Not every time I can dodge them. I'm trying to memorize the exact path so you can dodge all the mobs. It's called boss hunting, and boss hunting is worth all the factions. So if you come over here and look at the faction, I'm in that faction fame. I'm always late for the stream as I just came home from work. It's okay. Thanks for coming. And thanks for joining. I already got him down. So it's shared. So you see how there's 18,000 fame? So MC also got 18,000 fame because it's cut in half when there's 2 players. But if you did it by yourself, 18,000 times 2, just about, what is it, 36,000 fame? It's pretty good fame when you're soloing it, right? For just a quick boss. What gear is he using? I mean, your companion. He is in tier 4.2, 4.3. So he's got a cleric robe. He's got adept. He's also in, so Alex the Learner, MC is also in the stream chat. But he's wearing Druidic. He's wearing the healing one. I'm pretty sure he's wearing the healing one. Can't inspect him when I'm not in the same zone. But a Druidic staff is definitely good to bring around. Like if I were to go do a dungeon, in fact even here, I may just pull a Druidic staff and pull it in. The Druidic staff is better at soloing bosses. I actually stand a chance at Earthchild with a Druidic. So software at 34 million, that's pretty nice. Well, let's go look for a group. I think I have one in the bank, but buy a new one anyways. Group. Tier 5. Buy one of these. We'll eat the bag of silver. We'll eat the map now. Okay, it's right here in Karen Kamain. We'll wear this gear still since that's the gear we'll want to level up in. Make your way to Karen Kamain here. MCUXSVG Dev. And it's going to be right here. Karen Kamain. Oh. Oops. Just MC? I'm sorry. I need to get reused to that. I tried to say everybody's full name. It's kind of trying to be habit as I'm doing my streams because I had a lot of people come and go in different chats. Bro, just MC is fine. Gaming with SVG. Are you gaming with SVG as well? Just MC. We'll call it MC. Alright, MC. Right here. Cool, cool. Alright, I'm gonna go into this group dungeon. Hopefully you saw where I went in. I was hoping for it to not be one of these. Every single time I get these beast ones, this is one where I would definitely want to bring in a druidic. If it has the bosses, an Earthchild and an Arthos. Earthchild and Arthos are two bosses I can't fight in this current setup. But maybe we can if MC brings in full healing. I think it's possible. We always want to leave at least 4 mobs, so we're going to leave 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to get rid of these 2 smaller guys though. So we're purposely going to fight off the 2 smaller guys here. Not the Berserker. W key, E key, R key. Alright. So we got one of those small little one-handed swordman guys. We get rid of this one right here. Did he go down? He went down. Okay. Now you see these 3 mobs? We're going to leave them. I'm leaving those mobs. Those are guards. Okay? WTE card. Anytime you go in a dungeon, you always want to leave 3 or 4 mobs at the front. Just as an extra protection. It discourages some solo players. It discourages some other groups that come down. I can join you with these, but I'm still getting materials for laborers. Well, Alex Loner, if you're on the West server and you're in Fort Sterling, you are always welcome to join. Is there anybody else that's on here? There are some other people here. I don't know who this is, but I know this is a player. I'll invite him too. I'm not the leader. I know I'm not pure damage. I don't have the W Bramble Seed, but this gives me more survivability and also more tanking. So, it's pretty good. Alright, here's a boss with a tiny chest. So I could grab the archer as well. W key, E key. Yeah. So this boss is kind of just like an Arthos as well, but a smaller one. The Arthos does way more damage. Like it didn't replicate him the same, and he's not balanced the same at all either. Alright, tiny little green chest. There is just 13,000 in it. I get 7,000 of it. Sprint, sprint, sprint. There's a bear and a trap. Come here, bear. Tag your it. The traps are actually technically worth a decent amount. Get the R key now. E key. Get rid of the trap. Oh, it's one of those life fruit guys. Ah, I lost the bear. It's okay. We killed the one possible boss. I mean, there could be two bosses on this floor. But normally there's only one boss. The first floor. Normally. Should have brought a torch. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. What other things do I have for damage? All these traps. Okay, let's put a W key on him. MC. Alright, we're gonna skip some of these traps. Unless we run into a boss, we just have to come back and fight the traps because there won't be enough mobs destroyed. Let's just skip this. Just run through it. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Alright, you see how there's a double? So for those that are new to this or just seeing this for the first time, you see how there's two of these? This marks the way toward a possible mini-boss or something. So there is probably another boss. We'll see if we fought enough mobs to actually get this chest. It's probably going to ask us to go back and clear those traps. We'll see. So anytime there's a fork in the road and you see two of something, it's normally marking the way to a boss. Or at least it should. I don't have any interrupts. It's not gonna be good. Let's double checking to see if there's a boss here. Maybe not. Interesting. W key, E key. I don't have any interrupts. Oh, I guess I do have an interrupt. Okay, I do have a D key is interrupt. Is my guild active? I'm gonna say so. I don't know. I don't play with my guild. I only play with my brothers. I'm only in the guild to be with my brothers. And they play on a different time zone. So, on origin, so I don't know the exact answer to that. Get the R key now. W key here. I didn't mean to click on that, but I did. Alright, are there two pillars here? Yeah. So it's a double mark. See how the two pillars are here again? And there's the Earth Child with the purple. He's guarding a purple. They purposely taunt you with the purple chest with the Earth Child. Purposely. They're like, oh, it's up to you know he's guarding a purple, so therefore you want you to fight the Earth Child. Alright, so this is I guess where I have to show MC exactly how I need him to heal. You'll need to switch your Q key to your actual healing one. So you'll need to be full healer. And you'll need to save your mana, not with the W key that you're using. So your W key, here MC, what you'll want to use is you'll want to have this one right here. You want rejuvenation, and I know you said wait 2 minutes, so we'll wait 2 minutes. You'll want rejuvenation. Revitalize is good, but you see when you channel it, you're channeling and you're using up your energy. So revitalize is not as good as maybe something else. Cleansing heal could also be even better than this one, but you just want to make sure you have rejuvenation on. And I know MC might not be here, but for those that are watching the stream, okay, so you go over here and you do Q, Q, and you wait till the cooldown right here. You see how it's going? You wait till it's, so it's two, always have at least 2 on me, and then have a third one, and then when the third one's there, to get your mana back, you just do another Q key on me like this, and then you see how you get 41 mana back. All right, and then we can easily beat the Earth Child. It sounds like MC is gonna relog. While MC is relogging, let's see if there's any more mobs this way. Too many paths. Too many paths. Fight some more mobs while we're waiting for MC to come back. We will definitely attempt that Earth Child and see if we can take it down. And Earth Child can definitely be done with 2 people. Okay, MC's back. Are you all skilled up? Let's just double check to see what he's got. Okay, good, good. Let me put on my main Gazette. Alright, here we go. You ready? And then Q key one more time to get your mana back. See, I just have the 3 on me, and that's perfect. And make sure you put Q key on yourself as well. He's got 44,000 hit points as an Earth Child. This is going to be an interesting fight. W key now, E key here. Make sure he's healed up. Just watch your mana, okay, MC? Because your mana is going to be your biggest time consumer for this one. Because you're going to have to start healing more when he starts doing more. She hasn't done enough damage yet. E key here. Now she went to stage 2. She's throwing boulders. Make sure to put the rejuvenation on me. I have none. E key on myself. I know I'm saving my keys right here for her when she does her burst damage at the end. But you see how much easier it is? You just keep the Q key on somebody, and with all these extra healing, it's pretty simple fight. W key here, R key now, D key. We're trying to burst her down. Okay, now she's gonna do her stun hits. Stun, 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 no big deal. Especially when you have all these heals. W key now. W key myself, E key here. We'll go big. I'm expecting her to hit me with that. That's expected. Watch your mana there, MC. Don't run out. W key now, R key. Get some more hit points back. Do damage to her. E key here. Okay, she's at 7,000 hit points, so this is where she's going to do a crazy amount of damage. So you see how you ran out of mana there, MC? What matters more is the Q key, not the W key. So it's going to cloak here. And now she's going to go on you. You better actually run. Okay. So the knockback and everything. What matters the most is not running out of mana. MC, if you're still watching. What matters the most, and so that's why this W key right here, this one right here, if you're doing Revitalize, it takes too much of your mana. This is not a good heal for the Nature Staff. I don't use Revitalize that often because it eats so much of your mana. It's actually better to just only focus on the Q key. As long as you keep the Q key, Rejuvenation, 3 stacks on me and 3 stacks on yourself, and then just focus on the Q key only, we can beat this boss. He is in tier 4. Okay, but just remember that what matters the most is Q key, because there's a lot of times where I don't have the Q key on me. What I mean by the Q key always having it on me is so when you have rejuvenation stacks like this, rejuvenation stacks need to always be on someone. So the best way to do it is you stack 2 like this. You see how you have 2 stacks on you. You see how the time? You have a good couple seconds, see, and then once it's on 1 second, then you put another one, and then you have another 6 or so seconds before you put another one. And then to get your mana back, you just hit the Q key again, and I get 41 mana back. And then easily just put 2 stacks on you no matter what, and always have 2 stacks on me, at least minimum. And then once you have it close down to no, you put the 3rd stack on, and it has a whole nother cooldown. And so I keep 2 stacks on me, 3 stacks on you, and then I take my mana back from you, put a 3rd stack on myself, so I'm still healing myself, and 2 stacks on you like this, see? And now it's 2 stacks on you, and I eat mine, so I get my mana back from me, put 3 stacks on you, put 2 stacks on myself. And so you have to, this is what all that matters, is the Q key. The W key, I don't even worry about the W key. If you just keep the Q key on me like this boss is doable. And then only in emergencies do you use the W key for Revitalize. But what matters the most is rejuvenation stacks. Okay? And I'm going to go over here. I'm going to actually eat roast pork again so that I'm actually doing well. And now this boss should be easily be done. This way, you'll almost never run out. You should never run out of mana with that healing with the Nature Staff, and that's the utilization of the Nature Staff. And you can even do that same spread when you have more than one player. So when you're in a group, if you want to be a good Nature Staff healer, your Q key revitalization is your main heal. That's what people don't realize with Nature Staff. People think that W key with the channel is actually a good main heal. It's not, because it sucks all your mana. And in fact, in most group healing, I almost never use that one, the channeling one, just because it's not as effective. It's not mana efficient. It's not heal over time efficient. And you see right here, because he's always keeping it on me like this. This boss is literally nothing. And he doesn't even really have to worry about healing himself too much because I have my E key right here. And you see how his mana never goes down? That's how it should be.
I see you.
Do the R key now, we'll do the D key. She's at the 1,400 hit point mark. Now I know she's hitting me with this, but you see how when he has 3 of these on me, it's nothing. And I can still heal MC just like this, and so MC doesn't even have to worry about healing himself too much. He still could, just takes practice. As a good healer, I always have at least a few rejuvenation stacks on myself as well. But you see right here? Totally fine. Okay, we're going to do the W key now, E key. We're going to go big, and it'll wait for her to hit me 3 times again. So see how she's hitting me? I'm tanking it with the F key. Do the R key now again. W key here, E key.
I see you.
Okay, D key here, R key again. Now she's hitting me with those, so we're going to do the W key on myself if I can. We're going to hit her with the E key. I know it cloaked, that's not good. He's at 3,000 hit points. If I can just take back aggro. And or if you can cloak, go invisible, go invisible. W key. I don't know if we get him or not. 1,000 hit points. Iki, Iki. Okay, she went down. Sorry you died, but you're in tier 4, so cost shouldn't be that expensive. Still went down. So the only difference for you to have lived and me to have lived is you just have to be a little bit. You did very good there, MC. Better than when I was playing with the other person that was doing it. The other person was on a phone though. But you just the Q key. You see how the Q key? You just have to practice it. I know it's the first time you were doing it, but if you do Q key like this, you see how the stacks, and then you do Q key on yourself as well. So you have 2 stacks. You just have them constantly going like this, and you do Q key that way, and then Q key on me, and that way I have hit points, he has hit points, and then you see right here. Then you eat this, and then you do it. But you did the emergency heals for the W key good, so you did good. That was very, very well done. And hopefully this lesson right here will teach other people how to do nature staff a little bit more properly. Alright, that's not bad. Wasn't a bad haul. These books are always worth a decent amount. 64,000. Now I know there was a path even in the back too. I'm gonna guess this circles around. Look, there's even another one. This is still floor 1. You see these 2 right here? This marks another mini boss. Or is the other way? Okay, no, it's a circle. This marks the way same to the Earth Child. I thought the chest would be a lot. No, it just has those books. It was a book chest. That was average for it. Sometimes it can have a decent amount, sometimes it can have very little. Most of the book chests don't have that much, and so most book chests are not ever usually worth getting. I've never been like super awesomely shocked by a book chest in tier 5 or under dungeons. I don't know if there's a way over here. I think this is a dead end. Okay, yeah, that's a dead end. And I believe this is going to be a circle. But you never know. You don't want to miss any bosses. So we'll head on back just a little bit. We know that this northwest section is the way to go. We're just looking to see if there's any other bosses. Okay, there's a pillar there. Okay, this is the same way. I got it. We're going back. That's just a circle. I was checking to see if this path led back to the thing. So we'll leave those alone. We can switch back to the gear we want to level up in. We'll just run past these guys. Yep, just run past them. Now these mounts we don't leave because we're no longer on the first floor. Second floor we can usually stand to have at least better loot. First floor doesn't normally have really good loot. It rarely does. But second floor does have a chance to at least bring us something. Now because of the Earth Child, and with that bigger one, there could be better loot down here. Normally ones with Earth Childs, they have a stance, and if there's Arthos at the end, maybe we can get something better. We'll see. There's a lot of bears. I feel like there's more than 2 bears. Are there 3 bears? There's either 2 bears and the Earth Elemental guy that looks like a bear to me, but he's actually a Earth Elemental. Is there a way to the left? It's a dead end. Okay. I don't know. I'm seeing anything. My eyes are playing tricks on me. Please. He's having a double healer. I'm gonna go damage. 2 damage here. This will make it a little bit faster. Much better. That's what I'm used to doing anyways. I don't know why I kept my W key as nature protection. That's, see how there's just one pillar, there's nothing there. I want to just see if there's a circle this way, if there's a boss this way. There's too many paths. This is just a circle? This is just a circle. It's a circle. Alright, there's a chest there. I already used my bramble seed, but it's okay. We'll hit her with this once it's back up. It's up now. Nice, you went bramble seed too. Here's boss. Alright, to the green chest. We haven't lucked out here in this group dungeon at all. 151k. It's because of this. Oh, maybe it's not that. What is it? Oh, it's the tier 4.3. It's this one. What are the stats? It's 2. Do you need better gear, MC? Or money for gear? Do you need silver? Or are you just leveling up other staffs? Well, I'm trying to make silver. Understood. Well, I guess the bigger question is, what is your main staff that are you main weapon you're planning to use? Are you planning to level up nature, or you do frost? Well, when we go back to the auction house, let's get you some better gear. You just have to choose a weapon. Should probably do it first. I'm out of mana. Because I'm a silly person. Oh, I missed it. He knocked me out. Damage to the Earth Child. And Yellow Boss hurt by doing nature. Kiki. Push that guy over there. Mana, out of mana. Okay. Go faster. I see 2 pillars here, but I don't think this leads anywhere, but I'm going to check it anyways. Yeah, it doesn't. It's just a bunch of mobs. Scrap wall. For Yellow Boss, hurt or do nature. As an aesthetic, I had Yellow Boss with this. Makes sense? Druidic? What is your main weapon? A frost staff? I saw you in frost before. Is it down there? No, it's not down yet. It's another small boss. With all these mobs. Shadow Collar. Oh, okay. So your main weapon you plan to do Curse Staff? Alright, take this boss. Only small chests, not any big chests so far. But there've been a lot of smaller chests in here. Alright. So if you're planning to go Curse Staff, let's get you out with something that you want to. What about your armor? What armor are you planning to use? Are you eventually planning to get the Helion? Alright. So, Curse Staff, Shadow Collar, and Helion. Got it. The rest is up to you, the headpieces and everything else, but the armor and weapon are what matter the most. Have you already got the Shadow Collar unlocked and you were higher than Tier 4 Shadow Collar? Oh, you have max in it? So you already have level 100 Shadow Color? Or you can wear Tier 8 Shadow Color. This right here, the Warlock one. Oh, you have 100 in Curse. Oh, okay. This would go even faster if you had the... Shadow Color's 89? Okay. Man, Tier 8 Shadow Color is expensive. It's only a couple million. Probably. Alright, I think this is a down. Is it a down? This is a boss? It's the last. Okay, so it's just a 2-floor dungeon. Purple? What do you mean by purple there, MC? Is there something back there that I missed? There's a rare chest back there? Okay. Show me this rare chest. Did I miss the purple chest? Did I miss a boss back there? I don't remember missing. There's something back there, or... Oh. Oh, no purple chest. Yeah, we haven't got any purple chests in the dungeon. How do you know the final boss has a rare chest? Maybe. Sometimes they do. It's not all the time. I've done multiple group dungeons where the last boss doesn't have a purple chest. At least it's just an easy boss. This is one where I normally need a little bit more heals. But you have Druidic, so we should... No. Get red when it has a rare chest. Where's a red that you notice that it's a rare chest? You mean the boss glow's red, or... I don't know. I'm still wearing my level up here, but I think this boss is doable without. The background. Oh! I didn't know that. Okay, so MC is saying that the background, if the background's red, if the background gets red, then it's a rare chest. Really? I'll need to take note of that more often. So the background's all red. MC is saying that if the background's all red, that means there's a rare chest for the boss. And that's new to me. Why is he attacking you? Attack me! Come here! Come here! No! Me! Not him! Me! Not gonna be good. Me. Stop attacking him. Attack me. I even cloaked. Why is he attacking you? All right, reset him. There. Let's put on my. Let's do the set that actually can beat him. There. I can beat him if I have to solo him. Okay, here we go. I can solo him like this now. But it looks like he's gonna attack you for whatever reason. I don't know why he attacks it. He doesn't attack the guy with doing the most amount of threat. No worries. Let's see that if he is correct. Yeah, I'm actually interested too. I've never seen the red back. I've never paid attention to the background. The glowing red. That's actually kind of interesting. Let's go up here and put the W key on him. He literally is pounding on you and not me. What an interesting boss. No matter how much aggro I'm pulling or damage, he's not interested in me. Okay, we'll go bigger. Here, come here. R key, D key. Just trying to do damage. Here, let's heal him. Okay, I'm running low on mana, so I won't be able to do any real emergency heals on you anymore, MC. R key, I'm trying to do damage. Just trying to do damage. I want to get out of that, that's for sure. He's almost down, he's almost down. Go big. Kill him. Should be down. There we go. It is a purple. Red background equals purple chest. Oh, wait? What am I supposed to wait for? There's 384k in it. What was I supposed to wait? Wait for what? What? Alright. Well, that's good to know. I don't know what I was supposed to wait for. Was there some other trick I didn't know about? Put that on. Okay, so red background. That's something new. I didn't know about. It goes. See how it's not red anymore. So if it goes red, that's a rare chest. I learned something new today in Albion Online. Okay, what are we doing here, MC? Now background is like blue, black. Yeah, I did notice the background changed. So right here is blue, and then once you walk over here, you see how it turns red. You see everything's red. Look at that. You see how it's all red? Red means rare chests. Cool. I learned something new. Now it's like orange, red, yeah. And then right here it's all blue. That is neat. I learned something new. Thank you, MC, for showing us, teaching us. That is definitely something new and something neat. Alright, there we go. We'll mount back up. What else things do you know there, MC? I didn't know that. Alex Alone is saying for you to teach more. Alright, MC, do you already have a tier 8 Shadow Caller? Or what are you wielding right now for Shadow Caller? Or whatever it is that you're planning to use. I know you're using Druidic right now. We'll check the price on this as soon as we sell this all off. So, alright, how much is a Shadow Caller? Tier 8. Oh, it is 13 million. But it's only because they have tier 3s and tier 4s. Nobody has an ordinary Shadow Caller on there. Alright, so what about tier 7? Tier 7 enhancement 3. That's only 1.9 million. Okay, what about tier 6? That's 84. So tier 7. There's not that much difference between a tier enhancement 2 and enhancement 3. And what about excellent? Okay, so that jumps the price up a ton, but outstanding is still good. 1.9. So it's just 2 million. MC, what are you wearing for Shadow Color?
Got everything?
I can tell if the chest is rare or anything else in the background. The boss with the OT. Yeah, it's unlocked. Yeah, nature might be slow. Can be done with it. Understood, but what is the main weapon that you're using there, MC? What is cheaper in Fort Sterling than... Yeah, every single city is different. I know you have a tier 8 unlocked, but what weapon do you already have as a Shadow Caller? Is a tier 7.3 better than what you currently have, or do you already have a tier 8 Shadow Caller? You have tier 8 unlocked, but do you have a tier 8 weapon? Because I'm not going to spend tier 8... I'm not going to spend 13 million. This is all I can buy in Fort Sterling, because this is all they have. They only have tier 8.3s. 13 million is a little too much. You got the set that you have on you? Alright, let's see what you're wearing. But that's not Shadow Caller. I thought your main set you wanted to be as a Shadow Caller. Oh, this is all you have? How'd you get Shadow Caller up to level 84? Or 83? I don't know. The difference between outstanding and excellent is like huge amount more. But outstanding is going to be just fine. Oh well. Here you go.
See you later.
Bought it. Where you at? Here you go. 2 million weapon.
I have lots to trade.
And then if you're gonna level up Helion, can you even wear a Helion jacket? Helion jacket tier, I don't know, 7. That's 1 million. Excellence, not that much more. What's a tier 8? That's gonna be expensive. It's okay. I have a bunch of Helion jackets in my house. Let's get him a Helion jacket. We'll eat these bags of silver. I know I just caught, so we just spent another 2 million for a shadow collar.
I can get you anywhere.
So we've spent about 10 million since I've came back. We still need to equal the 50 million before the actual time frame. So we're trying to get to the full 18 days left for that. Where's my other Helion jackets? I have a 6.3. 6.2. I have 4.3. How much is this? 134k. That's 615k. Here we go. Here, we'll give you a 6.3. You can feel powerful.
Where you headed? Get on.
Where is MC? You lost the tier 8.1 Shadow Collar? Oh, he's not here. Where's MC? Trade. Oh, give you this one. Here you go, 6.3. Now you can do a whole bunch more stuff. There we go, geared out MC. Now we'll run to Mauer Gorge. We'll call it, I think we'll call it right here. We're gonna go down to Mauer Gorge, see if we can get anything. We'll log off near a boss in Mauer Gorge. But I think that would be a good place to call it. Oh wait, there's an orange boss up there. But there's somebody already up there. See, there's a player up there. So, chances are he's fighting it. And the boss is gone already, so would have been a waste of time to run toward that one. For the Helion helmet. There's a boss in the middle. There's a boss in the middle. Run, run, run. Unless the boss is gone already. The boss is gone already. Oh no, he is there. He's still there. Boss is still there. Alright, it's gonna be a damage testing to see who can do what. I'm gonna literally start doing damage. The sad part is I've not done a full damage build. So do as much damage as you can to that boss. He could out damage me. It's orange. We still got it. So 118k. Got 60,000 of it. That's right, I remember he went Shadow Collar, so he could do damage too. Alright, down we go. Let's run this way. Now you'll be able to farm a lot better there, MC. At least with a 7.3 staff. you should be able to farm anything down here in the statics and make yourself some good money. Keep going, keep going, keep going. There's a chest back there, I see it. I wonder if I can drop aggro right here. I'm gonna see if this is a semi-safe spot. We're gonna find out. Oh, there's already somebody there. So this is a safe spot right here too. And this guy's in a shadow color, that one. So he's gonna get it. So we're gonna ignore that one. Let's go back. That guy's in high gear. Let's go backwards. Oh, oh. I didn't even switch my actual heal button. I'm not even in it. I need to switch that completely. I'm still revitalized. Let's go down. Okay, there's another chest over there. I saw it. We're gonna switch this one to this. We're gonna go back in. We're gonna go for that chest. There's no boss here, but there's a chest back there. Man, you just did a low-key giveaway, unlike other YouTubers that I watched. Oh. I did that for a lot of people that come in and if they need help. If they're wearing tier 4 gear or something though, I don't care. It's all about just making sure. WKEK. Alright, this chest right here, this guy's getting it. Let's see what he's wearing. He's in 8 gear. I guess he gets it. That guy gets it. I don't know where MC went, but I see he got disconnected and came back on. Now, Unford forces are rallying. So we'll see, we'll see. WKEK. This guy's just coming down from this side, so maybe there's no bosses, maybe there are. Sun and blackout. Alex Loner, hopefully you're okay there in blackouts. Okay, there's a boss there. You see the big orange boss? Let's go get him. Let's go get this boss. Run, 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 run. Sprint, sprint. Drop aggro right here. I want to wear this. We're waiting for the cooldown. 7, 6. No boss back there, but if this boss spawns, then the boss in the back could definitely be able to possibly spawn. Let's go get him. Get out of that. Get out of this. There you go, pull him out of it. RT? W key, E key. Back in the fight. Good, good. It's a purple. Look at that. Let's see what's in the purple. A 1.22 million. I got 844,000 of it. That's pretty sweet. You should never be able to buy yourself better than tier 4 gear at this point, MC. Oh, I can't hold any more items. We'll eat this. We'll eat this. We'll grab that for sure. And then the bags and stuff. What else can we toss? 1.66. we'll get rid of this. We'll grab this for sure. This is probably 1/6 something. This is definitely going to be worth more. This cape's probably worth only that much, so let's toss that. Let's grab the red. That's going to be worth more. What else can we toss? How much is this? 3,000. 1,000. Grab that one. There's a bunch more reds in here. Okay, it's 57,000 though. So now it's just picky. 3,000, 2,000, 1,000. Okay, this is worthless. That's 12,000. We'll grab that one. 4,000. Okay, that's worthless. We'll grab another red. How much is this worth? 2,000? 2,000? 3,000? How much is this? 5,000? We'll grab that one. That's 2,000. I'm at the point where I'm just like, we'll just let MC take whatever, but can you grab all of it? I can't grab all of it. I can't grab it all. Alright, it's fully unlocked. You left a druid coil. That's not worth much. 63,000 in there still. That's 2,000. Just grab what you can. Take what you can. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. We're gonna leave it. Aki out. What's up, brother? Hope you're good. Syrian? Well, I'm doing pretty good. I was actually planning to call it, but I don't know. We just got a purple chest, and that means that there could be even more better loot down here. Let's go and sell. Let's go sell. Let's go sell. Oh, the orange boss is still there. What? That guy left him? I'm going for that orange boss. That's fame. That is fame you don't leave behind. So you do this every morning? Currently that's the plan. There's some other guy here. Okay, he's gonna get him. You got him. Took him a while though. So the goal here, Syrian, or however you pronounce the name, Creion, is to get back up to 50 million in silver here on this mark right here. Oh, there's a whole bunch of people PvPing right now. We're going to go around. I like how the lizard walks. It's cute. Well, thanks, Alex. The loner. But yeah, every morning we're just trying to do like playing around, 2 hours. Today I'm playing longer just because, MC joined in and we did a group dungeon. But it's trying to keep it under like 2 or 3 hours a day or less. And to get back to the 23, I spent 23 million in silver and premium. And I want to get all that money back and then some and more. Including everything that I've spent. So I've spent money too because I spent 8 million to get from level 115 to 120 in my nature staff. I spent some more money buying gear from for other people. I've spent other money to buy actual gear for myself, like the cleric coil. So I'm leveling it up. But the goal is to reach around the 50 million mark by only spending a little bit of time each day, under 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours a day. And can I make back up to the 50 million, not doing any black zone, not doing any red zone, and just doing blue and yellow zone content? Is it possible? I'm going to say yes, because I've done it before. And it's just a normal working dad, and you only can play a couple hours a day. Is it on every stronghold like the ones in Thetford Swamps? Yes, all of those castle-like things that you saw, they're all designed the same. They're just rotated a different direction. So if you memorize how my pattern I do it, and I teach people how to do it, I teach where all the chest spawns are, I teach you how the path of least resistance that I have found for myself. It may not be the best, but so far from what I've seen, it is the fastest, bestest way to get to each boss as quickly as possible. And so that's what my streams are, and then showing what kind of loot, what kind of content you get. And I'm doing it all live stream so people can clearly see this is how much money you can make, as you come back and you sell. And it's all about time to effort. What a lot of people don't take into account when they go into the black zones or red zones or however all those other people that teach whatever they teach. I don't watch the YouTube videos. I only hear it in my streams or what people are saying. But if you go to the black zone or red zone, from my own personal experience, it takes time to gear yourself up. It takes time to run out there. Then maybe you engage in a couple players, you take time to run away from them, you maybe find a boss, you get the loot, and by the time you get the loot, maybe you die, and then you lost all that effort. You lost an hour, several hours worth of work. We're here in the blue zone and yellow zone. You see how quickly I can run back to Fort Sterling, sell all my stuff. I can run right back to Fort Sterling. I know where all the bosses are. I know where all the chests are. I know the time it takes to spawn, right? And I tell people in my streams too. Bosses spawn on a 50-minute rotation on the dot. They can also spawn anywhere between 50 minutes and an hour and a half. But on the 50-minute mark, that's normally the average time that they'll spawn on the dot. So if you, whenever the boss falls down, the minute he falls down, if you start a timer, they will respawn at the 50-minute mark. Now the thing that interrupts it and changes the spawn times is you see this undead rallying, troops rallying. When the undead troops are rallying, it can, there's just a chance roll, it doesn't do it all the time, it can reset the timer to 30 minutes. So if you memorize all the bosses spawns, or what I used to do back in the day, is as soon as a boss dropped, I'd have multiple different timers going, and I just have a 50-minute timer going, and then I'd have multiple accounts camping the actual chest. Now they changed the code back in 2020, around that time. I don't know the exact time frame, but they changed the code where if you constantly keep looting the same chest, the loot values become less for you. And when they did that, that's when I quit the game back in 2020. And then recently I started YouTube streaming, and I only started streaming maybe a month and a half, 2 months ago, and I've been streaming every day since. And then when I started, I was just like, oh, let's open up Albion Online and start streaming and see how it goes. And then I've gotten an audience that's wanted to just keep watching me play, so that's what I've been doing. But I do play multiple different games. Albion Online is just one of them. We're double checking to see that boss spawn. There's no boss spawn there. I know there's no, I didn't check the boss spawn in the back, so I was just double checking the boss spawn there, boss spawn there. We're at the 28-minute mark. So between 10 minutes and 30 minutes, you can really start seeing a huge amount more bosses spawn. Because remember, when the timer resets at the 30-minute mark, there's a chance that things will start spawning within that 30-minute mark. So this is the time when you want to rerun through the dungeon and rerun through this route that I'm running through multiple times. Because you have a chance to get chests, you have a chance to get bosses, and a chance to get better loot. Hopefully that answers your question. There's Creon. Cerion. And forgive me for pronouncing it wrong. Sprint, sprint, sprint. W key here, ear key here. We're just checking to see if there's a boss back there. I don't have my Helion helmet on, so I can't drop aggro like a silly person. The R key here. W key, get some more life back. E key. They say the game is dying, but I have been playing for 3 weeks and it's the best game I've played so far. Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying the game. The game is definitely not like it was in its heyday. When it first came out in 2017, this game was definitely booming. Some of the problems that I see that they have is they now have multiple different servers. Like the game used to be so that when you played it, you can play with anybody. You didn't have to be on US West or West server. You didn't have to be on East server. You could play with people in China. You could play with people in Germany. You could play with people anywhere, in Russia, wherever. But here they've changed it. And also I can see why the game is dying, because a lot of people only say do black zone, red zone. It really depends on what you enjoy doing. I enjoy doing relaxing things like we're doing here. And they say, oh, you don't lose anything unless you go to the black zone. My gear that I'm wearing, my high tier gear, I still can lose huge amounts of silver. More than what most people walk in the black zone. 250,000 in silver is what I lose every time I go down in my gear. And that's normally a lot more than what somebody pays for when they go into the black zone. Now here's a chest right here. So we're going to go for it. We're going to drop aggro right here. Now this, I think, is the safe spot right here a little bit more. And that's a safe spot, so that's pretty good. We'll wear this. And we're going to fight these guys right here for this chest. Now that's just melee guys, so no big deal. We're going to grab these rats as well. Check to see what somebody left behind. Just tier 2 bag. W key, E key. Now you see these? None of these are glowy mobs. Not even the mage. And because none of these are a glowy mob, we'll pull the whole row. Our non-glowy mobs makes the pull a lot easier, and we'll go faster so we can circle around them. Bring them back this way, hit the E key, damage them all, and snare them. I don't have roast pork going, so I'm gonna eat roast pork now. I was even doing this one without roast pork. You see how much easier it is without the glowy mobs? It's a lot easier. Okay, it's a blue chest. And normally I also do this solo Surian. MC UX SVG Dev, the player that's with me, he's a viewer. Those watching my streams wanted to join me. But normally, yeah, I do this in the morning and I do this solo. Okay, we'll go this way. Forgot to put the Kilian helmet on, but that's okay. It's definitely a fun and enjoyable game. Sometimes I can see it can get repetitive, but it really depends on what type of game you like to play, right? Now I am playing another game which is basically the origins, one of the origin games of Albion Online. Red zone is empty every time I gather, but in black zone, an army will chase you everywhere and will not stop. Yeah, that's what I've noticed too. Alright, we'll go this way. We're going to check to see if there's a boss in the back. Right here we'll sprint because you see how there's double archers. W key here. E key. R key. I have full tier 8.3. I tried this before. Knowing your account, I died a lot. Yeah, I've also died a lot down here too in 8.3. I only recently got 8.4 last month. A few pieces. I haven't even gotten a full set yet. Alright, right here we'll drop aggro. We'll wait right here. Now that swordsman's coming, we're going to see if we can avoid this swordman as well. I think we can with the... no, I don't. So the main reason I do this over and over again, because there's a lot of people that ask whether they can do this, is you can see there's a lot of different little spots where you can hide, where you can go through, and it's more of a teaching learning process. I'm trying to teach other people how to do the same thing I'm doing and getting the experience, because I've lost millions in silver by coming here and doing what I'm doing here and just learning to do it. I didn't mean to grab those ones. Just okay, we're gonna fight that guy off. We're gonna drop aggro right here. That will spin them off over there. And now we can... Why are they attacking again? We should be able to drop aggro right here. Now I can A out. Maybe, unless this patroller touches me. Every time. Or what I really should do is I should end it. It's already been and about a good 3 hours. So I think this is probably a good place to end it. So if you enjoy this content, please feel free to smash the like button. Helps me out a ton. Helps me be able to bring awareness and bring content to this. Helps out the channel so that other people can find this and view it themselves. If you would like, please feel free to leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Especially what you don't like so that I can improve and make better content. If you have not already, please feel free to subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, that's okay as well. Come back once a week, once a month. Check out what content I have. And or come back daily because I am streaming daily. Please be aware that I am playing multiple different games. Albion Online is not my main game. It's just the game that I play in the morning for streaming. But currently I am playing Ultimate Online. It's not really a big hit on YouTube because it's such an older game. But that's the game I am spending most of my time on currently. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. And you all have a wonderful rest of your day.